Yeah, hey, my name's Sophia and I'm a registered clinical counselor. I was essentially kind of forced, I guess, to go into counseling from when I was quite young and had a lot of just negative experiences with counselors, kind of feeling like I was treated as like a list of symptoms and behaviors and these just things that didn't really resonate and didn't really feel like seen or heard. And so from that experience, I kind of knew that I wanted to go into this field and be able to provide something different for clients and be able to provide a space where they could feel like actually seen for things beyond, just the layer of behaviors and symptoms, things like that. We grow up and live in this society with like so many different messages and conditions of worth that are placed on us, and we kind of lose who we are through all of that. And I think so when we think about authenticity, it's kind of reconnecting to those parts of us that kind of got lost or that we were told weren't good enough or that were shamed, and being able to kind of really reconnect with that as we in counseling. It's kind of like a way of being able to to show up and access, I guess, those parts of us. And I think a big part of that too is kind of acceptance, right? Accepting those parts that we were told maybe by society or culture or family that weren't good enough or that we shouldn't. Just kind of again based on my experience like growing up, of this idea of to be like a good girl, be nice, be quiet, don't take up as much space. And to me that feels connected to putting other people's needs before my own. And I think I think that definitely, all genders experience this. It's not just women, but I think um, for women, there's definitely that, I guess, narrative of, you know, be the good woman, good wife, good daughter, all of that, and that means making yourself smaller. I think the benefit of actually like sitting in the discomfort is, again, like being able to move through it, right? In order to get through something, we need to experience it. It needs to be experienced and processed in a different way. And so if we kind of, I think, again, we have these, so many different strategies for avoiding or repressing or not feeling. Um, it's kind of like sweeping it under the rug, right? It's still there, but it never gets really dealt with. And so then it comes up in other behaviors or, in other, it's just expressed in other ways. But once we actually sit with the, emotion or the feeling, and can move through it, it eventually does, go away.